What's going on, everybody? It's Retro Handhelds 24. I'm just making a video because I got the 406H in the mail yesterday. I didn't really have time to tinker with it too much. I had my second job last night, so I didn't have time to really set much up. But I did set up a few things. And the reason why I purchased this because it was on sale on AliExpress, plus I had all these coupons. So I got it for I think it was one something, 130 maybe. So it was like the same price that I got two of these, the cube. So I want to just show off just a little bit of the difference because I noticed this right away. Besides the sticks, and I changed it to the caps from one of my Odins because the ones that they came with they're god awful. They're so tiny. They're Switch style, but they're so tiny. And they make it a little too tall, but because they're not concave, they're convex. Your thumb slips off it. It's kind of annoying. So I put these on. Problem solved. Right away, just so you know, the height is different. So the cube is a little taller. In case you were interested in getting this device, it's the same chip, same amount of RAM. I think the battery is actually 5,000. This one's 52. So it's still bigger in the cube, but right off the bat, it's smaller in the hands, where the cube has even more grip, but small, terrible joysticks. And also, just want to show off the Mini. So the Mini is still smaller, height-wise. It's about the same lengthwise. Yeah, it's still a little smaller, like right here. So this is a mini device, no matter what. I know the screen, everybody's talking about the shaders and everything, I get it. But I did get this because I got it on sale. I was curious. I think the white color looks clean. I even like the black bezel it has, and I got the blue lights, so it just reminds me of my PlayStation. So I'm just going to show off a little bit of what I have on here. First, because this is a cheaper handheld, I want to test the Wi-Fi speeds. I always do this just because I love to use a lot of my devices for streaming. And this is 5 gigahertz. So we're going to see we're in my kitchen, and right off the bat, we're almost getting 300 meg. This is better speeds than my Pocket Evo until that antenna gets fixed. And look at the upload speeds. It's pretty good. So theoretically, we're going to go into the PX Play app. And I'll try to zoom in because it's a smaller screen. There you go. So these are my settings. The screen resolution is only 720. So you can turn it up to 1080p. I have it at 1080p. Doesn't really matter. It also has a high mode in, and the fan is kind of similar to the Odin style where you can have it just automatic on. I just have it on cool. But these are I put real-time decoding on, stretched because it's a 16:9, so this is 4.3, so it'll fill the entire screen. But the good thing is this screen compared to the cube, which I was doing this on, is it's better format because the cube is just as you can see, the screen it's bigger, but it's also way longer, so it stretches it out way too much and it becomes a little silly. But with this, it's not so bad. And I mapped all my buttons. So we're gonna connect from my kitchen, and hopefully this will stream pretty good. I mean, the speeds are fine. Probably should have turned off most of my devices. They're all connected to the internet, as well as my office with my work computer and all that. But I mean, this is the point. I wanted to show this off because I got this mainly for some light emulation, and that's basically everything below Switch, which it can handle. There's plenty of videos out there. But also because these joysticks, they're so tall. A lot of games, especially with these triggers too, the analog triggers, it's awesome to play this. I know it's a small screen, but I mean, if you're in the market for a budget handheld and you got a PS5, it's definitely worth it. Like, I was playing Rage 2, that was a lot of fun, but I'm at a part where I just don't care to play right now. But I got to a part in Stellar Blade where I think I'm about to fight a boss, so I just wanted to show it off to show you guys, like, you know, even though this is just over $100, you know, on a good day, you can be using it to play your PlayStation 5 games with ease too, because it is like a controller. Then turn that up. Oh, maybe a little more. I could disregard her outfit. I beat the game and I'm playing plus mode. Oh, that was a fail. So yeah, you know, it plays very well, and with like these joysticks, like, it's just so much freedom, so much movement. Granted, they're very, you know, because of the sticks cap size, it's tiny, but you can change those out. I could put the Odin Portals ones on, plus I have extras. It's nice, like, to stream games, and then like with shooters too, it's even better. So it's cool that you can do this on this little device. I know I keep talking about the PX Play app, but it's like, I have a PlayStation. It's awesome that I could play PS5 games, you know, and you don't need super fast internet. And most of these devices, some have Wi-Fi 6, but most of them have 5 gigs or 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. So it's like, it's not as good of a connection, but you still don't need much to stream 1080p. You know, the screen's only putting out 720, but I'm making it stream a higher resolution, even though it can't do it. So it's just like a no point. But the fact that it still plays very well while doing that just goes to show you that it's worth, like, investing in the app. And again, if you have a handheld that it connects to internet, it's great. And then also, I had talked about, I'm at the site because I did this on my 406H. But this is a different video. Let me see if I could get out of here. Oh, jeez. Let me go to this guy. All right. Subscribe to this guy's channel if you have a 406. He has a walkthrough on how to install Suyu, and he has the files in his description. I put it on a comment regarding the 406V. It works just fine with the 406H. He's showing off it there, but this is the video you need to watch. It's right here. So his name is Palacio Gamer. He speaks Spanish, but it has subtitles in case you don't speak Spanish. He's really good. He puts up a lot of videos on how to, like, take the most out of your device, and those videos are really good too. But this one particular video, in the description, he has the files to download Suyu, and once you do that, you can set up Suyu on a 406 device, 406H device, and then you'll be able to play certain Switch games. Again, you're not going to get away with, like, the mini. It's still a weaker chip, but there's for Mario Wonder, he has like a file. It's kind of like a mod where you download the file, that you get the app or the Suyu app, you install it, and then he's got the keys, as well as he's got the IP for this one game, Mario Wonder, which what it does is it reduces the frame rates from because it's supposed to be a 60, reduces it to 30, but you can play full speed. So I'll show you right now. And it's cool because it's Mario Wonder, so I did a trick though, and I'll show you afterwards. So you can see mine says 60. But when we get into gameplay, you'll see. So even though it says 30 like 4 or whatever, it plays full speed. Some sort of hack. And then I even tweaked it even more to get faster FPS, even though it's not reflecting that. But it feels like that. And I'll show you in a minute. I just want to show just a little bit of the gameplay. Because the mod does work, but then you can increase it even more. Because I was like, okay, 30 is okay, and it plays full speed, but let's see if we get more of that 30 and see if we could bump it up more. And there's a way to do that too. So this takes a toll on the CPU, right? Nope, there's no slowdown. And you would hear it like with the sound because they're all singing right now. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, see? Alright, that's enough of that. I don't want to make this video too long. Alright, so let me show you the settings. So once you download the file, so he has a guide on like how to set everything up, and you install that mod into this game. It's only for this game. But this is what I did to tweak it a little more. I changed this, of course, to 400%. That will help. I turned it down to 0.75. Okay, VSync off. This goes from, this is another feature on Suyu. You can go from conservative to aggressive. Make sure it's on aggressive. And then sharpness will tell you to turn it down all the way. Anti-aliasing, nothing. And then 4x3 because it's a 4x3 forced. You could turn this on. Not sure if it really does make a difference. I didn't try really with this game. I was trying to keep it as low as possible. But where is it? Is it in here? Okay, so you could play around with this. And GPU and CPU, some games work differently, like with better performance with this feature if you change it to the CPU. I didn't change it for this one. This is all, he's going to tell you what to do, but all I did was change the speed limit to 400% to boost it, and it does help a little bit. So it makes it even more like, even though it says 30 in the corner, it feels like it's 60 or higher. And then really quick, so follow his video on that. But what I did I got Super Mario World 3D to work on here. And let me show you that off really quick. Again, I didn't have much time to test any other games, but I think I'm not going to be able to put too much on, like, Switch games on this device, because, come on. But for some 3D games, you could get away with some cool stuff, like, alright. So this is 0.5 resolution, and I got it moving at almost 60 frames per second. So it's very playable. But the way I did it, it's like, I have to explain it. And here, let me just pause this real quick because my Alexa's going off, and I'll tell you how I did it. Okay, sorry about that. So if you get this and you get all this set up, this is what I did. I changed it to 0.5. There's nothing you can do about that. VSync off, but I changed it from the GPU to the CPU in here, and it does perform better. Sharpness all the way off, it's all the same. I did put force maximum clock Adreno on this one, does help with the performance. Speed limit 400. He's also going to tell you to go into debug mode and put it to unsafe, which that should just be in automatically once you set this up. But you can get a variety of Switch games to work. Like the rest of these, I was getting Mario Aces to work, but I haven't had time to really set it up correctly. And everything else, like these are little games, but they all work just fine. So Switch is possible on here. I just have to do more testing, but I just wanted to show this off because I just got it yesterday and I just absolutely love it. Like I know it's small, it's not the Odin Portal or the Odin 2 or the Evo, but it's just, I like it. It just reminds me of the PlayStation, and that's pretty much what I'm going to be using it for. So thanks again for watching. You guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.